Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's song is going to be Someone Like You by Adele. Extremely popular song, I get requested this a lot, so here goes. Now I'm going to explain the whole song as a pattern, so you can play from beginning to end. So the pattern is bottom, middle, top, middle, and they use 16th notes in this song. So I'm going to show you the chords and number the chords, you'll see it on the screen, and tell you how many sets, whether you're playing 4 sets or 2 sets. So first of all, I'll show you the chords for the intro. First chord is A major, A, C sharp and E. In the left hand, you're going to do the outside of the chord, A and E. So first of all, I'll block and then I'll show you the pattern. Chord number 1. Chord number 2, drop your thumb to G sharp, drop your pinky to G sharp. This is a C sharp minor second. Third chord, keep your C sharp, open up to an F sharp octave, move the left to match it, F sharp and C sharp. Chord 4, a D second, A, D and F sharp, left hand D and A. Okay, now all 4 chords are going to have a pattern 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom down, 2, 3, 4, F sharp minor, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the D, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, verse. Very, very similar. So, I want you to look at the screen and you'll see the chords numbered. So, number 1 happens again. Chord 2 happens again. Chord 3 happens again. Chord 4 is one that changes, very slight change. Move your 3 to D, leave your thumb on F sharp, and move your left hand to the D and A again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that round that I just did, so chord 1, 2, 3, and then the change, so let's call that chord 5, repeats. The next round, chord 1 happens again, chord 2 happens again, chord 3 happens again, and now the last chord is going to change, keeping the F sharp octave, change your 2 to A, and still go to D in this hand. So I'll play that round. So 1, chord 2, chord 3, and the last chord changes, put A in the middle. Okay, now I'll play the verse to speed. So that's the verse complete. Now we have the pre-chorus. So the first chord, number 1 chord, E add 9. It's a first inversion, so we have F sharp, G sharp, and E, over E and B. So let's block the chord like we did before. Now, next chord, we're going to just move the 2 to A and move to F sharp and C sharp in this hand. Then move your pinky to D, which creates a D first, over D and A. Okay, now in the bridge, they're sets of 2 and 4. So the first one is twice. The second one, when you move your 2 to A, this is twice. Move your 5 to D, move to D, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need you to go back to chord 1, repeat twice. move your 2 to A, move to F sharp twice. Now, the third chord has now changed. So your right hand's going to have an F sharp octave with A. This is going to go to D and A like it did before, but you're going to hold this down. So the first chord is twice. Move back to the E add 9. Move back up to the F sharp octave in A for 2 more. So that's the pre-chorus. Okay, now I'll play the pre-chorus to speed. Okay, so that's the pre-chorus. Now, chorus. With the chorus, there's going to be 5 rounds. All of the chords are going to play the pattern twice, except for the very last D second chord in the last round. So what I'll do, I'll play the rounds and I'm going to number the chords and you'll see it on the screen. So it's a lot easier for you to retain it as you're playing it. So the first chord is an A octave with C sharp. The left hand is an A octave. I'm just going to block them to begin with. Chord 2, G sharp octave and B over an E octave. Chord 3, A octave and C sharp over F and C sharp. Chord 4, A octave and D over a D octave. Okay, you're going to repeat the first chord. The second chord is what changes. So we're changing to B, E and G sharp over E, so it's an E second. Chord 3 and 4 are identical. Round 3, chord 1 is the same. E second repeats. The third chord is what changes, so we have B, C sharp and A over F and C sharp. And then the last chord is an A octave and D, which is what it was over D. Round 4, chord 1's the same. E second repeats. Now, the last 2 chords of this round are different. So F sharp minor first. A, C sharp, F sharp over F and C sharp. Then 2 moves to D to create a D second over a D octave. Round 5, the first 2 chords change. So it changes to an A major chord over A and E, so it's a 5th. Then it moves to an E first, so slide your 1 to G sharp, your 2 on B, your 5 on E over E and B. Then the last 2 chords of round 4 repeat. So F sharp minor first over F and C sharp, and then your D second over D octave. This is the one that's 4 times. Okay, so the best bit I think is to do a screenshot of the order, so when you're practicing it can flow a lot easier. Now I'll play to speed in order. Okay, so that's the chorus done. Okay, now, after the chorus, you're going to repeat the verse, but only round 2 rounds. So I'll show you. So we've got this chord, the first chord, chord 2 again, chord 3, and then we've got to go to the one with A. Repeat. Now we're going to repeat the pre-chorus. It's exactly the same, except you add a chord on the end which is played 2 sets. So the chord, I'll just go from the end of the bridge. So I'll go from the D sharp, B, G sharp. Big stretch, but you can just swing if you've got smaller hands and just pivot. So once again, exactly the same bridge, don't change it. The D is already down, you're just adding that last chord, doing 2 sets. Okay, from there you repeat the chorus, except you leave off round 5 completely, which will be replaced with the bridge. Okay, now we're going to do the bridge. So E first, over E and B. 4 sets. Okay, F sharp minor first. A, C sharp, F sharp, over F and C sharp, 4 sets. A octave and D, over D octave, 4 sets. Now, keep the D in the middle, swing, pivot up to a B octave, move to B. 2 sets. Move to an A first, C sharp, E and A, over C sharp octave, so it's a split chord, 2. Now I need you to start slowing down and become soft as well. You're going to do a D major chord with a D octave. Keep the D down and do an E major chord twice. Okay, now I'll play that to speed. Really pretty bridge. Okay, now the chorus repeats here, but they're actually blocked chords. So you're going to do 2 rounds and they're all going to be half notes. So it is similar, so it does sound similar to the other one, except you're not breaking the chords. So the first chord is A major. So we have the A root here plus the A at the top. Now, if you are restricted with hand size, you can just do an A first. So just remember to always keep the top note. If you can't reach, don't do an A root. Keep the top note and do a first inversion. So you can always adjust it. It doesn't make a huge difference. So half notes worth 2. 1, 2. Slide in to a G sharp octave with B and E, so you can keep this note. Move this to E. 3, 4. So that's that bar complete. Come back to an A octave. F and C sharp this time. Keep the A octave, move the middle notes to D and F sharp, and move this to D. Do it again. Okay, now, second half of that chorus. You're going to break the chords again, but it's slightly different. We're going to count in 8s. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's a little bit tricky. I think the best bet is to follow my finger numbers. So go to your full A chord. Do the right hand first. Do C sharp and A with your 2 and 5. Then do A and E with your 1 and 3. Repeat that. Slide into the next chord. So we've got the G sharp octave again with B and E. 2 and 5, B and G sharp. G sharp and E is your 1 and 3. Repeat. Come back to the A octave. 2 and 5, 1 and 3. 2 and 5, 1 and 3. The last one, move your 2 to D. Move your 3 to F sharp. 2 and 5, so D and A. A and F sharp, 1 and 3, and repeat. Repeat the first one again. Repeat the second one again. Now this time you're going to move down, the last two move down to an F sharp octave with A and C sharp. So A and F sharp and C sharp, that's twice. Now the only change here is move your 3 to D. So A and F sharp and D, that's twice. That takes a bit of practice, but you'll get it. Left hand is just doing the octaves. So half note in the left hand with your 4 8s in the right hand. So I'll play together now. said, that'll take a little bit of practice, but be patient with yourself. You then repeat the chorus again. It's exactly the same, including round 5, except leave off the last D chord completely. It gets replaced with the outro. Outro is really cool. It's played in bass, so come down below the middle of the piano. I'll do the right hand first. So you're still doing the pattern again, back to how we were doing before, bottom, middle, top, middle. First chord is D root. You're going to do 4. Now, top 2 go up. Keep your thumb on D. G sharp and B now. Twice. Top 2 go up again to A and C sharp. Twice. Now, D octave with F sharp. 4 times. Slow up. Tuck your 1 into E to end. Now, the left hand's really basic. It hits D and A. Hold it down with the first D for the whole time until you reach the last chord. So, it's split and you keep it down. 1, 2, 3, 4 tops up. 2 tops up. D octave with F sharp. Slow down. Open up your hand and do an A octave and E in the left hand with E. And there we have it. It'll take a bit of effort, but it's worth it. A lot of people decide that this song is too hard, but if you play it in sections, you will retain it and you'll be able to play along with the song. It's lots of fun. Please let me know what you think. Thanks again for subscribing. I'm having heaps of fun with this. Have a great day. Bye.